Hello. Welcome to Level Up Pup Gaming. Let's get some sound going. I think that should be good. Headphones on. I know this is kind of weird that I'm here fighting Malenia's when I said that, we got Dark Souls coming up next and stuff, but, as you saw from my community post, I'm on new medications, doing some therapy, and it is rough. It is extremely rough. Right now, I'm pretty calm. I just fought a couple Malenias. Just talking to some people in my life that have a calming influence on me. But before that, in the last few days, I've been having like some of the worst anxiety I've ever had my entire life, and the fear is so surreal that it gets to the point where I'm just like curled up in a ball, like crying. And yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on or why this is happening, so I'm just working through some stuff, and I just thought, like, let's see what happens if I power through and get on stream. Like, I couldn't even come near my computers, it was just like all thoughts, all worries were too intense to even like think about whether or not I could do something like stream or make content or work on projects or anything like that. So yeah, I feel absolutely shattered and broken, and I'm not too sure why. I'm just trying to work through it, and so thought I'd get on and co-op with some Melanias, just kind of talk and see if I can reason my anxiety and fears out and try and calm myself down somehow, because I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't focus. Like, I feel like I have energy to do things, but then I stand up and I get nauseous and I feel like falling back down, and oh man, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. So yeah, I apologize. This might not be the funnest content in the world to watch. I'm just trying to work through some stuff, and Malenia has always had this soothing and calming effect on me. That's why I fight her so much. It's why I love soloing her and why I love co-oping with her. It's I don't know, it just seemed like this weird puzzle. People find things in life they latch onto, they come back to it over and over, whether it's like playing guitar or whether it's a job. They work and they do carpentry and they're so used to cutting things and making measurements. It's like that's their little puzzle that they do to solve, and it calms their anxieties and gets them through the day. And Malenia used to be that for me. It was that for me for a long time. Still is. I just don't fight her as much because I'm trying to do the other content for the page and get through Dark Souls and play other games and stuff. But if I could, this is all I'd do. I would just go up and fight Malenia nonstop every day, all day. But I know that nothing lasts forever, and all things are impermanent, all things are imperfect, and we got to move on to other things. I didn't have Melania this at one point in my life, and then she came into my life, so I know that she won't be here forever, and that this game won't be here forever, and I gotta move on to something else and find something else, find a different muse. It's been a while since I've been back in Elden Ring. Feels kind of good. Missed it. This place was my home for a while. Spent almost 2,000, 3,000 hours making a walkthrough, going over every single pixel of this entire game. And now I have to do it for this, because this DLC was just unbelievable. Look at that. Look at how many checkpoints there are. A DLC is supposed to be like a couple hours of extra content, just to tie you over until the next game comes out. And these guys literally made Elden Ring 2 and called it a DLC. I mean, just imagine, like, you're playing Elden Ring, right? And you go down to, let's see, how do we go down to the... trying to remember how to go to, was it G? No. No, that's not it. No, dang it, in the world. Oh, why? Alright, just imagine, you know, going down here, you go and you defeat Moog, and then you go to this side of Grace here, thinking, oh, okay, this is where the DLC starts. Let's check this out. And you just go in and just kind of see how long it is, not to realize that it's going to take you like 80 hours to get through the DLC. Bree, what's up? Thank you for the summon. I appreciate it. How's it going? Need some help? Let's do it. What are we doing, Bree? I'm not gonna fight an invader with these Naga Keepas. They're too strong. Hello. Oh, he's got the dry leaf on. That's awesome. Maybe I should help him out. But I don't want to use these. Oops, put on the wrong one. Oh. Sorry, man. You did well. Let's give him some respect. Yeah, I don't use these spears against invaders. They're too unfair. They're way too broken. And I usually don't even try and help with the invaders. I usually just let the host do it, but thought I'd help the host out just because I feel bad. But I'm not sure what we're doing. If he wants to fight Malenia or not. It's the host world. We'll help him out, whatever he wants to do. Wants to send me home so he can heal? What's up? Man, that's a lot of blood from the fight we just had. Oh, I summoned another cooperator. I didn't see a name above that invader. I didn't see what their name was. Going in. Yeah, good, well fought to that invader too. Sorry, took you down. Woo! Jacob, what's up? Yeah, so back when I started Elden Ring, you know, I was in the very, very deep dark depression. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, Bree. I'm so sorry. Hopefully he'll summon us again. We'll get another chance. Yeah, but getting into Elden Ring, I was really fascinated with it, but once I got to Malenia, I saw, you know, the videos of Let Me Solo Her doing his thing, and I noticed that he was using 2 katanas, I was using 2 twin blades, but we both kind of had a Dex Arcane build, so I wanted to see if I could solo Malenia, you know, like him, and it took me quite a few days, but finally did it. I just wanted to fight her again so badly because it was such a fun fight. And I didn't feel like going through New Game Plus. So I just came down here and started co-oping Bree. Yes!
You're beautiful.
Hey, and who's this? Hello. QW. And, yeah, just after, I don't know, a couple thousand hours of, well, maybe just 1,000 hours, a couple thousand fights of helping people with Malenia, soloing Malenias, it's just like, I became addicted to this fight. It's so relaxing and it's so therapeutic. And I don't think anything in the DLC even compared to Malenia. Everybody's like, oh, there's harder bosses than Malenia in the DLC. Nope, not in my opinion. I think she's the hardest boss I've ever fought still. Except for All Mind. But All Mind's a different kind of hard. And All Mind, in case you don't know what that is the last boss of Armor Core 6. And that thing really tortured me. Really, really tortured me, but it's different, you know, than Malenia. In a way. Oh, jeez, that was close. Oh, nice hit. Gotcha. Get that reposed. Dang! 10k. That's a lot of damage. That's right, beat down. Hopefully the host can dodge this. Don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit. You good? Alright, he's good. So yeah, Malenia is my favorite boss. I'm gonna get a Malenia tattoo. I got a Malenia poster on my wall. It's just like, she just means so much to me for some reason. I know it's silly. Oh, nope. But she's brought me together with lots of cool friends that I've met, you know. It's like co-oping is just I don't know, it just takes me back to my childhood of playing video games with my friends, you know, and just feels amazing. You know, online play, at least when I started it, back in like 2006 and whatever, it just seemed really toxic and competitive, so I was always looking for co-op stuff. And one other game that I really loved because of its co-op nature was, oh crap! I didn't see she did her quick. Right here, on me. Was Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies, the zombie game they had. Yeah, that was just a co-op game, and it was so much fun trying to survive with other people and stuff, and trying to save them when they go down and stuff like that. So I was big into Nazi Zombies when it came out. I loved that game. It was tons of fun. Got her. Well done, Bree. Well done. Bree and QW. Well done. Well done, you guys. That was awesome.
Beautiful.
Well done.
You're beautiful.
Thanks for the summon, Bree. So yeah, oh, you know what? I need to go do a little bit of farming. I need some pickled turtlenecks for this fight. Up, Echo. Stop. Don't know what my Alexa just heard that made her turn on, but every once in a while she'll just be like, I don't know. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't say anything to you. Go away. It's down here. Need to get road fruit. So yeah, Malenia is just relaxing and soothing to me. She's got me through some dark days, and this is one of them. You really don't understand how broken I was at the start of this day. Oops. I really didn't think that I was going to come back to streaming for months because of how shattered and broken I felt. I was telling people on Discord, like, hey, you might not hear from me for a while because I'm just going through some stuff that's really, really painful, and the fact that I'm here streaming, you know, it's just kind of like pretty crazy I could get through that. It's hard to describe, you know, the panic attacks and anxiety. It's pretty ineffable. You don't know unless you've experienced it or you're going through it yourself, just how painful and real it feels, even though it's not. So yeah, it sucks. But, you know, getting on here and streaming, fighting Malenias, it's somehow soothing me, making me feel calm. My word. Would you stop, please? It's very aggravating there. That's better. I don't know what's going on with my mouse sensitivity. Every time I hit this button, it changes and gets like faster, and then it gets slower, and it's kind of aggravating. I don't know why it keeps happening. Do that like 3 times. Oh goodness. I hope you guys are doing good. You know, whoever's watching, thanks for being here. We'll get back to fighting Malenia in a second. Just gonna make a few items to help with the fight. I might actually, just for S's and giggles, I might get back into the DLC with one of my other characters. I need to start taking notes for the walkthrough anyways, so might do a little bit of DLC later, we'll see. I just might play around with my characters and get them all set up. I was gonna wait until Dark Souls 3 was done and Undertale was done before I came back to Elden Ring, but I might come back a little bit sooner just to help with my anxiety. Cause it's yeah, it's surreal. It's stronger than it's ever been, which is weird. It doesn't sound like, you know, I might be suffering right now. It may sound like I'm in a good place or pretty calm, you know, but it's surreal where it can come from for no reason. What can cause it, what can set it off, and it's hard to come out of, you know. It really is, but you know, the medication I know is helping, but it's just it's rough to start putting new substances in your body, taking, you know, other substances out that you've been using for so long, like coming off sugar. I don't know, that might be. Hey, what's up, Dakota? I'm just trying to work through my anxiety. Thought get on here and stream and fight some Malenias to try and figure out what's going on with me. But yeah, when you coming off substance, putting new substances in your body, you know, you're gonna have all sorts of different different side effects and different bad days, good days. And I think I'm just well, I'm going through these changes right now. Oof, man. It's just taking a toll on my mind and my body. Like I've never, I mean, I feel more fear now in this panic attack I had earlier this morning than I did on the bus on my way to basic training, you know, for the Army. Good to see you back from Malenia. Thanks, Terry. I appreciate it. And so, you know, it's like I should be more scared going towards the Army, where I might get hurt or die if I have to go to combat and stuff like that. But instead, I am more scared in my apartment alone than I ever was getting screamed at by drill sergeants and having flashbang grenades thrown at us and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's a bummer to run into new fear in life and not understand where it's coming from or what's causing it. But the fact that it goes away, you know, and that even something as simple as fighting Malenia can calm me down and make me feel okay again, just reassures me that it is just anxiety and it is just panic. But when it happens, man, it feels like it's a lot more, you know, just, whew. Feels like something broke in you and you're never going to be okay again or never feel cheerful or confident or positive again. It's just like, man, what is this? So yeah, the people I was talking to, you know, they just challenged me like, hey, just try and get on stream and start streaming, see what happens. And here I am in the midst of one of the worst panic attacks I've ever had in my entire life. I was able to do it. I was able to get on and start a stream and keep pushing forward, even though I feel pretty sick. That's alright. I just need to go get something to drink, actually. I'm thirsty. Which sucks. Normally when I'm streaming, I go grab myself a soda or something, but now I just gotta drink some orange juice or tea or something to satisfy my high fructose corn syrup addiction, which, oof, man. I'm the kind of person that would just like wake up in the middle of the night and go eat a full bag of Sour Patch Kids and then go right back to sleep. And it's like, that's the worst thing ever, you know? It's like you might as well just get up and just drink a gallon of sugar water or something, you know? It's just like absolute trash. I just treated my body like so disrespectfully and did not deserve that. Alright, 40's enough. Let's go fight Malenia. So quitting stuff like that, you know, quitting like 3 or 4 sodas a day and just eating garbage and trash, pizzas, and yeah, just getting processed food out of my body, putting in like natural foods, fruits, vegetables and stuff, trying to look at food as fuel instead of comfort for pain, you know? And it's rough, man. Really rough. One of the worst addictions I've ever had to fight, and one that I came off of and detoxed off of really hard. I got violently sick, was energy drinks. I drank like 5 Red Bulls a day sometimes, you know, maybe more, depending on how much money I had available. And after I came off energy drinks, you know, I drank coffee to keep my nicotine addiction, or caffeine addiction going. But man, all the rest of the stuff, the taurine, the sugar, the whatever other chemicals they put inside of energy drinks, I was puking, I was sweating, it was bad. Trying to decide if I should make coffee or not, because I want to drink some coffee and get some energy so I can go do a run later and go exercise, but I also am scared that coffee might give me another panic attack just because of the nicotine, or jeez, keep saying nicotine, because of the caffeine in it. I don't know. Let's fight a few more Lanias and see what happens. But next stream that I feel I can get to, we'll get back into Dark Souls. And then with Undertale, when we get back into Undertale, I gotta go backwards. I think I missed some stuff. And a couple of people suggested to me, excuse me, that you should backtrack in the game. Apparently we missed some stuff. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this genocide run. It sounds like it's going to be brutally sad and depressing. And I've actually looked up a lot of people in the comment sections of genocide run videos saying that they couldn't do it. Saying they started it and they got about halfway through and they started getting depressed and crying, like having like serious emotions towards the game. Because, yeah, it's just too adorable, and I don't know if I can... I don't know if I can stomach all this. Ooh, jeez. Bug came out of nowhere. I'll need to timestamp this to give it to my pastor. He and I are on opposite sides of what's a drug. A drug choice and processed sugars, yeah. Processed sugar is no good, man. It is very bad for your body. So I'm trying to get, like, at least healthier sugars, if not, like, natural sugars. You know, it's like, if I can eat a couple of strawberries and feel the same sedation that I felt eating a full bag of Sour Patch Kids or Starburst jelly beans, then that's like, you know, a huge positive change, I think, and probably one that's going to make me feel a lot better. But I feel like I'm going to be sick for a while trying to get to it. I feel like my body has to relearn how to take in nutrients and stuff, and it's got to get used to a new diet and everything. And I don't know if these panic attacks are coming from that and those changes, or if they're coming from something else, my new medication that I'm on, I'm not too sure. Yeah, either way, pup is just, man, doing good but not doing good. It's a yin and a yang. It's like I took 2 steps forward and I'm in the middle of a step backwards right now, and I apologize. I need to make some more vlogs. I've been putting that off for a while, especially because I don't know how to talk about what I'm going through. So, yeah, this stream was just to kind of just test things, get back to Malenia, try and have some fun, relax, remind myself of why I loved Malenia and why I love Elden Ring and what it did for me, you know? Because it did a lot for me. It saved me. When I thought I had nothing else, somehow Elden Ring was an extreme comfort. Yeah, just like coming out of the DLC, you come out right here. This is the first gravesite. And just coming in, just looking at this and being like, alright, the DLC, I guess we could do this before we go over to the last boss. It's like, no, dude, this will take you days. If not like a week. You know, I don't know how gamers finish this stuff so quickly. It took me like a month and a half to finish this DLC. And like, for example, Gino Machino, he finished it in 4 days. And it's like, how? How do you do that? I guess you just have to play like 20-hour days. That'd be my guess. I still wake up and go down a bunch of the V8 juices to get sugars. I also get organic or at least non-GMO gummies. I'm sure you're not on SSRIs. I don't think so. I used to take those. They messed me up more than any street drug, probably. Yeah, especially with, I don't blame anybody that takes medications, and another reason that I'm like nervous to talk about this stuff is I don't ever want to seem like I'm giving medical advice, but for me, after like 15 years of taking different medications and stuff and not having any success, I decided to go a natural route. And so I take 3 different substances that are natural, that help with mental health and anxiety and depression. And so the third one that I'm on right now, you know, I just started taking recently, and it's really, really taken me through, I don't know, just it's taken me through some painful things that I guess nothing else, you know, like the other medications just seem to act as a band-aid for, whereas this medication actually opens it up and is like, hey, you want to deal with that? And it's like, oh, I guess, but I'm like really scared to. And it's like, well, here it is. You're going to deal with it whether you like it or not. So it's hard to explain, but it's powerful, and I'm on the right track. I know that, but yeah, just hard to explain. Sometimes you feel strong, sometimes you feel weak. Not sure what's going on. Yeah, the gold stuff went away. Hey man, good to see you here. Actually, recently caught the vlog you did like 10 months ago. Really like what you're wanting with this channel. Nothing but respect, man. Thank you so much. Nakoa, hey man, what's up? Thanks, Keep It Together Gaming, for the kind words. I really appreciate that. Nakoa, what's up, man? How you doing? Sorry, guys, and hopefully we get a couple more summons here soon. Yeah, I also figured when I was starting Level Up Pup Gaming, there was a streamer. Her name is Nuka Ella. She's actually pretty cool. She's on YouTube. She doesn't stream much anymore because she's getting into like voice acting and stuff, but she did a lot of Resident Evil content, and one day I saw a video of hers that was entitled like I'm Not Okay, and it was like maybe like a 40-minute video of her just sitting in front of the camera like crying, talking about how broken she feels, how scared she feels, how much her mental instability keeps her from being able to move forward and make content or feel confident. And you know, I was trying to like solve all my stuff before I started making content and streaming. That's why it took me so long to finish the walkthrough, because I would have these moments where I'd be like, all right, I need to get my mental instability under order and get my anxiety and my panic attacks cleared away before I could start being a good content creator and a good streamer. And watching her admit that she's struggling with the same or similar things that I'm struggling with, and she still continues to stream and go through with it, it was kind of like, all right, I guess I'm not the only person in this exact situation, and so I guess getting on here is a way of like trying to pay that forward, how she made that video and it reached my eyes and I needed to hear and see it at the time. I don't know, maybe there's a kid out there who wants to go stream or who wants to make content and is like scared or depressed or defeated, doesn't feel like they can do it. It's like, I don't know, maybe if they see me doing it, maybe they can do it too. Who knows? That'd be cool. Full spectrum CBD is the main thing. Yeah, CBDs are awesome. I don't do well with caffeine. Yeah, caffeine is it's what caffeine is doing for me right now is it's getting me off of pre-workout. I used to take pre-workout before my exercises, and so now I'm trying to switch it from just caffeine to actual food and fuel. So like eat some carbohydrates instead to get a pre-workout and then go work out after like 2 hours after it's digested. So I might slow down on coffee to the point where instead of drinking it daily, I'll drink it occasionally, like at coffee shops for leisure activity instead of, oh, I gotta buy more coffee. Yeah, addictions are rough, man. Addictions are rough. Wouldn't wish them on anybody. It doesn't matter, even like if you're addicted to something good. What was that saying? Anything in great sorrow will eventually bring great, or no, anything in great excess will eventually bring great sorrow. I don't know who said that. They'll look that up. Having too much of anything, regardless of what it is, will eventually lead to unhappiness or grief. It doesn't say who said it. That's weird. Oh, really? Oh, it's associated with a Bible verse, Ecclesiastes 1:18. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increases knowledge increases sorrow. Interesting. I always thought that was some like Buddhist saying. I didn't know that it was extrapolated from the Bible. That's interesting. Oh, here we go. We're getting summoned. Let's go. Was it? That's what I thought. I thought it was the Dalai Lama, but some people are saying it's from the Bible. I'm not too sure. Paladin Alakon. What is up, sir? I bow to you. Alright, let's help Paladin Alkalon. Let's go, Malenia. Oh, we got some lag. Not good. What is this? Stop with the lag. Be good. I have high internet speed, no lag. I'm back here. Woo! I don't like that. That's actually really bugging me. I've fought Malenia so many times, and she usually will do one of two things when she gets bled. She will either continue going through it and continue her attacks, or she, no, that's it. She just usually continues through it, even though sometimes it can stop an animation, like maybe waterfowl or something. But lately, these bleeds have been stopping her from, like, even moving, and it throws me off because I'm expecting, like, that's normal. That little frost right there and her reacting to the hit, that's normal. But there are some times where she's like doing something like this, and I'll bleed her, and it stops the animation, and it's actually not common. That's actually something that's, I don't know if it's new or what's really going on, but it's kind of throwing off my rhythm that I've been used to this entire time. Like, she's got a weird jerky, like, pull that's pulling her out of it now. And it's I swear it's new. Or it must be something to do with the lag or connection, I'm not sure. But it's tripping me out. I got hit the last few fights for her being in a position I didn't expect her to be in after a certain move, because I'm so used to something else. It's hard to explain. See that right there? That is actually very aggravating. Like, normally she would continue moving straight through that, and she would hyper poise through it, but now it actually pulls her out of just moving completely, and then it puts her in a different position I'm not used to. It's super weird. I don't know how to explain it, but it's tripping me out. Oh, I missed Malenia so much. This feels so good. See that? That is not cool. I don't like that. She normally would have flown right through that frost and continued on with her movements, but the frost stopped her, and it just put her in a different position I'm not used to. That's so weird. I'm gonna have to get used to that. Thank you, Paladin, so much for letting me solo your Malenia. That was so much fun. It's giving me your beautiful.
Beautiful.
And a fancy spin on our way out. Thanks, Paladin. That was so much fun, man. I appreciate it. You rock. Whatever brings you joy and access brings you sorrow. Mix of vitamin B is good, yeah. For energy too, for meds. God made it, not a pharmaceutical company. You're already on the right track. I agree. You're already inspired me, man. I can sing and voice act. That's awesome. Whatever brings you joy. I guess it's is it the level 200 character, right? No, this is my 150 build. Yeah, so oh geez, I had geez, I had that on the entire time. My word. I always do that. Yeah, this thing with status effect is new. Oh, okay, since DLC actually, if I'm correct. Alright, that makes sense. Excuse me, I'm not gonna go to my break screen, I'm just gonna go get something to drink. Go use the restroom real quick. I'll be back in just a few minutes, and then we'll find some more Malenias to fight. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. It means the absolute world to me, so I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I mean, normally I try to make a drink really quickly, or I have coffee or something made already, but not being able to drink soda, I'm brewing some banana tea right now. So what you do is you take a banana, leave the peel on, and you cut both ends, just like maybe a quarter of an inch off of both ends of the banana, and leave the peel on, and cut it in half horizontally. And then take both halves of the banana and boil it in boiling water with the peel on for about 15 minutes, or until the banana looks all like flayed out and squishy. And then string the banana water into a cup of honey and put a cinnamon stick in it. Man, it is delicious. So that's what I'm brewing right now. So just taking a few minutes. So see if we can find a Malenia while my water's boiling. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out and chatting with me and stuff, you guys. It's like sometimes that's exactly what you need. It's so weird. You can have the most intense panic attack even coming off of like a drug or something, or if you're having a panic attack because of a drug. It's so weird that talking to another human being can reason things out and with your brain and level you back out. That sounds bad? No, it's actually really good. It's delicious. Yeah, it's all sweet. It's got banana flavor and cinnamon and honey. Yeah, it's delicious. It tastes really, really good. I highly recommend it. But yeah, for some odd reason, talking to like other human beings, and that actually happened to me when I was like a teenager. When I was like 13 or 14, I had some just wicked, horrific anxiety, but I hadn't had panic attacks. It was just like I would get a fear. It wasn't like any fault of anybody, like my parents or anything like that, but I was left home alone during a tornado. I lived in a place called Iowa in America, where it's in part of something called Tornado Alley. It's a part of the planet that gets more tornadoes per year than anywhere else on planet Earth. And so, yeah, one day I was just playing video games home alone. My parents are at work, and my brother was at work. They were going to be home in a few hours, but a tornado came through our neighborhood, knocked the power out, and I had to go downstairs and in the dark all alone, waiting for my parents to get home from work or for this tornado to pass by. And so I think that's probably like the traumatic event of my life that kickstarted my anxiety. And after that, I would get really anxious unless other people were around. And I noticed one thing that would calm me down if I felt scared, alone, or trapped. Turning on the radio really helped. Just like even just hearing somebody be like, "Hey, this is 94.K2S2 or whatever," just like the regular radio banter just somehow calmed me down because I knew there was someone else out there. Astoon, what's up? Let's go. What are we doing? And so yeah, this is kind of having like a similar effect of just like knowing there's other people out there in the world, and that I'm not alone. It's kind of soothing. Being able to talk to them is just icing on the cake. Like, I'd rather just listen to people, and that would calm me down too. Oh, whoa! That scared the crap out of me. Oh, whoa! My word. Sorry, dude. Whoa! My word. Punk. Whoa! Oh! She parried me. That was crazy. She was like getting ready to do a move and parried me before the animation started. I don't know, it was weird. Yeah, Malenia's got some new quirks I gotta get used to. It's got some weird feelings I haven't felt. Like the jerkiness of the movements and stuff. It's interesting. This has happened before. You know, she's changed and I've had to relearn moves and stuff and timings and all that. This isn't the first time I've seen Malenia change. Oh crap. Oh no. Can you dodge it? Oh dude. Crap. Sorry, Astoon. We'll try again. It was a good attempt. Bummer. I always hate it when I can't. Lup is back where he belongs. Thanks. Thanks, Richard. Oh, this guy you summoned me previously, but sadly he died. Go get her for him, man. Now we tried. I mean, I would too. No way. I love tornadoes, though. Oh, man. Tornadoes scare the crap out of me. Every time I hear one coming through, I get anxiety. I get that feeling. I run live streams constantly when I'm alone, feeling depressed. Just nice to hear a real person's voice. It is. We're all just NPCs in a simulation. Hey, Astoon. Yes.
You're beautiful.
Let's pull out the katanas for fun. Dance. Shoot. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, it sounds like right on your side. Nice. That's awesome. Hopefully he summons you along this time. Maybe we can all go together. She keeps coming at him. I'm gonna have to put on Spurry as well. See if I can keep her attention on me. It's good to hear that, you know, I'm not the only gamer out here kind of dealing with this kind of thing, and you know, I'm glad you guys can relate or at least understand what I'm talking about. Because otherwise, I'd feel quite foolish. It's always hard to talk to somebody that doesn't understand anxiety, hasn't experienced it, you know. I've heard people, you know, I've known other people that had anxiety and people in their lives that didn't know how to deal with it, and they told me they'd say things to them like, just pull your head out of your ass, you know, stop having pity parties, stop feeling sorry for yourself, everybody's got problems. And it's like, yeah, that doesn't help, dude. You can't really say that to somebody with anxiety. It does not fix what's wrong with them. I know, I understand the tough love side of things and stuff, and I even understand their point of view, you know. It's like, it seems like a weakness because of how debilitating it can be to somebody. We're done. What's up, buddy? We got Radon. Radon using Rykard's sword. Nice hit. I can't believe this doesn't knock her down anymore. That's so crazy. The entire time I've been playing Elden Ring, this right here, that would knock her down. And it does not knock her down anymore. Rykard's sword got nerfed, at least from Melania's fight. She either got buffed or it got nerfed. I'm not sure which one. But yeah, that used to knock her on her back. And it doesn't do a thing to her anymore. That's so crazy to me. I just didn't think that was something that they needed to change or fix after so long, you know? See, look at that. Yeah, it stops her in some attack animations, but that used to knock her backwards every time it hit her. It's so crazy. I just can't get used to it. It didn't even trivialize the fight knocking her on her back like that because it was so hard to actually catch her with it sometimes. So yeah, I'm just surprised that got nerfed. Oh, it feels good to fight her. Muscle memory's kicking back in. It feels good. Oh, let's go. Actually, surprised I didn't do a spirit cone there. Oh! Oh, crap. Spirit clone. Oh, wow. I've never seen her do that. That's actually kind of interesting. Oh, crap. Okay, I frosted her. I need to get a bleed out so I can give him the last hit. Come on, let's do a bleed. Oh man, I don't want to bleed her. Take the last hit. Please don't bleed. Please don't bleed. Good. Okay. No, 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 no! Got her. Well done, Radon. This right here is so much more satisfying than soloing Malenia. Well done, Radon. Well done. That is my favorite part of doing this, is getting a person down to Melania's last hit and watching them hit it and then jump around. Like, they're just like, yeah, I beat her! It's like, that's my favorite part. It is so satisfying. Ugh, congrats, Radon. Good job. I'm gonna go check on my drink real quick. I'll be right back. I've been through a ton of addictions and had many daily attacks. I get you, bro. I can understand completely, of course, but I relate. And you know, man, it's awesome on you. It really is awesome on you. Keep it together, gaming. To clearly love somebody more than you love yourself. Sorry, I'm coughing at the moment. You walk by people every day who are in dire need of help. Sometimes they don't know what to do. Sometimes they don't know what they're doing. And you walk by somebody on the street who's just screaming, or just like talking gibberish to a wall or something like that, and we immediately just go like, oh, that person's a drug addict or insane, clearly homeless, doesn't know what planet they're on anymore. And we just kind of, drive by those people without giving it a second thought. So to the people that actually go into those camps, and they sit down and they listen to that person talk, and they try and understand them and try and treat them like a human being, it does more than like most medications or medicines will do. That's really all some people need sometimes. And so for somebody that doesn't have anxiety, doesn't have panic, like stick with somebody and try and understand it, because you love them so much and you don't want to see them in pain, you don't want to see them hurt. Like, that's true love. That's when you love something more than you love yourself. And that's the things that we fight for. That's the reason we stay alive, is beauty, romance, true love, happiness. Those things are shared. Those things are experienced with each other, you can experience it alone, but I just mean, yeah, there's some people that they don't have any understanding of it. And they don't have time for it, they'll walk right past that person. I've been guilty of it too. It's hard to love unconditionally and be there for people and try and support people, especially if you feel like you don't have the strength or even the knowledge to do it. That's what a hero does. That's just my opinion on it. I've seen a lot of people abandon a lot of people because of their inability to understand their mental instability or their mental issues or their mental health, I guess I can see their point, especially if you don't experience it, you don't know what to do for it. Maybe it's better if you're not a part of that world. Aiden! Hello. Thank you for the summon. Love that twin blade. Let's help out Eden. That was kind of cute. Just like chased her around in a circle. Ooh, that felt good. It's like a dance, dude. I just love it so much. Just get right back into the groove. feels so good. To have a boss memorized so well that, like, you can tell their nuances down to the absolute, like, RNG numbers of their algorithm. It's so fascinating and satisfying to get down. There isn't a single move she can do that I haven't seen before, so it's just... It's like rhythm, almost. It's almost like a rhythm game. It really, that's what it feels like. Like walking up to her right there, I know when I can do that. It's so much fun. Like right now. She's got two options. She's gonna do that or she's gonna do this. It's one of the two. And so if she doesn't do that, then I can walk up to her and just walk around her, and it's super satisfying and just looks really cool. Ooh, she's about to do waterfowl there. Oh, I just love this boss so much. See, that's freaking me out. That's the new thing, though, I gotta get used to. Her getting pulled out of just regular movements. I'm not used to that. I'm used to her hyper poison through everything. Man, I kind of wonder if the frost pots might actually be effective now. Because I've been telling people, like, you can't frost pot her out of waterfowls, but maybe you can now. You couldn't for a long time. They fixed it. You could, at the start of this game, you could throw one frost pot at her, and it would break her out of anything, not just a waterfowl. And they fixed that, so that now it's only, she'll come out of it if you frost her, but then they fixed it again so that it only happens sometimes. Sometimes she'll poise right through a frost, and sometimes it'll break her out. Just, it's RNG. And, yeah, with every single time I'm frosting and bleeding her now, it's actually pulling her out of her movement animations. It might actually work again. I'm not sure. See, like right there, that is not normal. That is actually really weird. That is super weird, and it's freaking me out. I have to get used to it. Oh boy. That was close. And we're done. Thank you, Eden, so much for letting me solo your Malenia, man. That was so much fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're the best.
You're beautiful.
Rock and roll. Thanks, Eden. That was so much fun. How's the fight so far? Oh, man. Every fight with Malenia is just amazing. I love it. I'm sure there are other things that motivate most people, though. I'm abnormal. Just speak for yourself, please. Stay alive for God alone. That's cool. Yeah, everybody's got their own reasons to live. Thanks for stopping by, Luke. Hope you're doing good, man. Yeah, thanks to everybody that's hanging out. Means the world to me. Hope y'all are doing good. Yeah, it's been really soothing fighting Malenia again. I feel really stupid being in so much panic and so much fear, but oh, man, It's not really something I can control. My anxiety used to be different before this too. I used to have anxiety, but I understood it and knew what it was. It never went to a scary place. It went to a more of a depression place and more of a, yeah, I just didn't feel good. And now I'm starting to not feel good again. Like just right now, sitting on stream. I'm not sure if it's the tea I'm drinking or what it is, but I just yeah, all of a sudden don't feel good. This is what I mean. Like the anxiety, the fear, it just comes up out of nowhere. And this is the reason I've been like scared to stream all the time, scared to record contents, because I don't want to have a panic attack or cry like in the middle of a stream. But here I am, like starting to feel anxious and scared again. I was feeling good for a while, and it'll come on for no odd reason, and I don't know what causes it. Hey Edward, what's up? I'm just working through some stuff. Appreciate you stopping by. And I hope you guys are doing good, but yeah, I'm about to have another panic attack, it seems. Hopefully we can get a Malenia to keep my mind off of it. Dang it. Yeah, it's like I was feeling good for a second. I was feeling like, alright, maybe I'll be okay for the rest of the day, and then just like, bam! Here's some more existential fear that makes no sense. Well, anyways, anyway, it's so much fun to be fighting Malenia again. Hey man, no shame in that. Dark Souls games will give you anxiety, yeah. It's true. It's fun to watch your streams, even if it's my second one seeing from you. Coffee definitely makes me worse. Yeah, I'm thinking of maybe cutting back on coffee. I mean, I use it for a pre-workout, if that makes sense, because I go running. I run like 4.5 miles every day, like Monday through Friday, and so I used to take pre-workout, which is just atrociously horrible for you. I mean, pre-workout is like, man, the closest you can get to like legal meth or speed. It is really, really bad. And first time I took it, it felt like I was, yeah, like I took some speed and stuff. I ran for like 2 hours straight and like did push-ups and sit-ups and stuff. I was just like, man, this can't be healthy. And then I started taking it, every single day, to the point where I needed it to wake up in the morning so I could work out before I go to work. And the last year or so I came off of it because I took a break from exercising, and now that I'm back to exercising, I didn't want to go back on pre-workout, so I just drink coffee, and try and eat some carbohydrates before I work out. But yeah, lately coffee has been giving me a lot of anxiety, and I'm not sure why, so I think I might cut back on it and might find something else to drink in the mornings to get me hydrated and ready for exercise. 'Cause I gotta exercise, man. I don't do it now I used to do it to try and like lose weight and be sexy and stuff, and if I work out I'll be super hot, and yeah, just all the wrong reasons. And now I don't do that. Like I got back into exercising just because I know it's part of good health and you need to do it to remain strong. And so I'm not trying to lose weight, and I'm not paying attention to the scale, and I'm not stressing myself out over the exercise anymore. So I shouldn't need to take any kind of big amounts of pre-workout of any kind. I should be able to just use the energy I get from eating food on my exercises from now on. Yeah, I know that even helping with my mental health and my anxiety, that working out is a big part of it, and it doesn't cure it, but it's part of the puzzle that needs to happen. And I enjoy it. I enjoy running. Been doing it since I was like 15. So it's almost a leisure activity in a way. Yeah, right now I'm having some severe anxiety and panic, and it sucks. Went away for a little bit when I started streaming, but now it's back. But I'm still love fighting Malenia, and I still love being here with you guys. It's just, it's weird. It feels like physical pain actually going through my chest and my arms right now. Ah! Yeah, I feel like I want to cry for some reason, like things are going to go bad or go wrong. I'm not sure why. It sucks. I said before I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Oh, whoa! Oh, I got sent home. Alright. Thought something bad happened. Drink some IPA beers. Yeah, smoke some good bud. And DS2 will be more manageable. Oh, we're done with DS2. Hang in there, bro. You got this. Thanks, Nakoa. I use B vitamins for energy. Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't think of that. Yeah, I've heard other people use B vitamins for energy too. Rip, yeah. It happens. Guess they don't want their Malenia destroyed yet. Oh, man. Yeah, I spent quite a few years being able to handle my panic attacks. The panic attacks I had, they were uncomfortable. They sometimes depressed me. Sometimes, sometimes I cry, but like I didn't feel scared. Like I haven't felt scared since I was like 13 and first had anxiety and didn't understand what it was. But this is like a fear where, I was like messaging people on Discord just to see if they were awake so I can talk to somebody. And it's like I don't like this kind of fear. I felt it before many times in my life. But I thought I had a handle on it. Some people are telling me it'll go away eventually. And it's just like there's a scary feeling of like, hey, what if it doesn't? What if I'm like 69 years old and I'm still having these weird panic attacks where I feel like, terrified for no reason? It's like I'm not gonna say it's a painful way to live, because I'm not trying to say like I got a bad life or anything like that, and or I don't enjoy life, but it's like, like I said, I wouldn't wish this on anybody. So it's just, man. By the way, what's your build? It looks interesting. Sure, yeah, no problem. It's my 150 quality build. Let's see, let's just go to equipment. So this is mainly for fighting Malenia right now, the way it's set up. So my 30 vigor and stuff like that, and why I got high dexterity and high endurance. But it's my 150 quality build, so normally I'd have like 55 vigor and about 50 strength and 50 dexterity. And this is what I went through the DLC with. So I got some DLC weapons in here, like my lady and these cool swords. I played around with the backhand blades. Got the dry leaf arts. I gotta upgrade that. So yeah, just my quality build. And I made it 150 so I could get more traffic with Malenia. Man, I didn't realize that I had these, What do I got? I got 9. I could have used these on some of the hosts. Oh, man. Very nice. Always interesting to see what builds people use. It is. That's a big reason why Elden Ring did so good, was different things you can do with your characters and different builds you can make. Oh, man. Need to breathe. Just need to breathe. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be having a panic attack on stream. This sucks. I'm terribly sorry. Alright. Hey. Gastorius and 228. What's up, guys? Hey, nice helmet. Love it. Always love to see a fellow Imp Wolf head helmet. Oh man, this hurts, you guys. I am in a lot of pain right now, and it's not real pain, it's just anxiety, and I can't describe it, but like, I am just... Oh, man. This sucks. I feel like falling asleep, passing out. I feel like... Oh. Jeez. Yeah, I really haven't dealt with anxiety like this in quite a long time. It was just hard to understand why feels new, you know? Feels like it's coming out of nowhere. And it's like you don't want to think that you got to go back to square one after like decades worth of work on trying to... Oh crap! Oh, I thought she was gonna hit me. It's like sometimes maybe you gotta admit that you gotta go back to square one. Learn how to deal with anxiety all over again. Man. Jeez. Oh crap. There it is. Well done, Gastorius and 228. That was an absolute beatdown.
You're beautiful.
Congrats, 228. I'm beating your Malenia. Thanks for the summon. Oh, God. I need full sector speed DD. Musimil. Something I vape occasionally. I also will take 1 or 2 kratom. Yeah, I've been taking a kratom too if I find myself feeling like that, which is actually what I'm about to do. I'm gonna go take a quick break. That's actually something I do take is kratom and CBDs and stuff. So I'm gonna go take a quick break real quick and just walk around, try and calm down for a second, because yeah, I'm in the middle of a panic attack right now again, you guys. I'm terribly sorry, but I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. Thanks for your patience and thanks for still hanging around. I really appreciate it. Make sure you pet your cat. Yeah, that's right. Oh, she's sleeping on my bed. Hi, Katie. I heard they ever use kratom, but it helps when used in moderation like that. Yeah, kratom, CBDs. There's other natural remedies that I've come into contact with that I just not going to talk about or can't talk about here. And yeah, it's a relief to have found something that's actually working and making a change. But the last few days, I guess it's just been like a step backwards. I'm not sure what's happening, but like, you know, my mom, my pa are pretty convinced that like me coming off of high fructose corn syrup and detoxing off of sugar is probably what's causing me to have these anxiety attacks and stuff all of a sudden out of nowhere. But you know, I've detoxed off of harder substances before in my life than just sugar, and didn't come close to having this kind of fear or anxiety. So for me, it's just the nervous part is just trying to pinpoint where these new panic attacks are coming from. Because if I can do that, then I feel like I can learn how to handle them again. But yeah, it's I don't know, it seems to shift. And 1 second. So sorry about that, you guys. Had to take a phone call real quick. Can't remember what I was saying. Something about withdrawals. No, I'm not taking any pharmaceuticals. I just take vitamins, supplements, and natural stuff. I did the pharmaceutical route for 15 plus years and found no to little success, you know. And I would never tell somebody not to do this. I know there's a lot of people that hear something like that, you know, they hear like, oh, pharmaceutical drugs don't work, or they're a little hooey or something like that, you know, and they take it and they feel good on it, and it's like they get offended by that, you know, because what works for some person is not necessarily going to work for another. So it's like I never would judge anybody for taking pharmaceutical medications or going to doctors and stuff like that. It's just that I spent 15 years doing it and it didn't work, and just kind of got tired of the repetition of, hey, I feel really bad. Is this supposed to be happening? Oh, no, it's not. Stop taking that medication. Let's get you on a new one. Well, how long will the new one take to work? Oh, probably like 6 months. And it's like, that's a long time of being in a lot of pain. Like, yeah, well, we'll see what happens. And it's like, what do you mean we'll see what happens? Do you know if this is going to work or not? They're like, no, we don't. We're just shotgunning it with different pills to see what works. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then we'll try something else. And it's like, that's not the kind of thing you want to hear from a doctor, you know? So searching into natural remedies, you know, and hearing the stories that people have gone through and stuff and what it's done for them, it was like, man, I have nothing to lose anymore, so let's give it a shot. And it seems to be working, you know. It's I'm in a different point in my life than I've ever been. The addictions that I'm kicking and the changes I'm making, I should have made when I was like in my teens or in my 20s. I don't know if it's too late. We'll see. But I'm making the changes anyways. And a lot of people in my life didn't think this would ever happen because I was in such a hard depression just working this dead-end job that made me think about really dark thoughts, and yeah, taking what I'm taking now, it's finally it's ripping me apart, and it's hard, but it's kind of just teaching me like, hey, you were kind of ignoring this all along. How about you learn how to deal with it for real? And so yeah, I feel like I'm getting put through the ringer, at age 37. I just feel like, man, do I really got to start all over from the ground back up? And I think I got to accept the fact that, yeah, maybe I do. And it's not the end of the world, maybe, but it feels like it. Oh my gosh, does it feel like it? I think I took 14 different types before, yeah. I said enough was enough and went the natural route. Yeah, I feel you, man. That's where I'm at, too. I'm glad to know that I'm not the only person that feels that way. We'll fight a few more Malenias, and then I think I might head into the DLC with one of my other characters just for fun. Poke around in there. I need to start working on the walkthrough little by little. Start making a plan for it. The Elden Ring projects I still have are a rune level 1 run of both base and DLC. A no death run of the base game. So start a file, go get my weapons, head straight to Radagon Elden Beast. Just get them as fast as I can and beat them without dying once. I do not at this time have plans to continue after a no-death run and do a no-hit run. Nor do I have plans to do a no-death run of base game plus DLC. We will see how I feel after doing the no-death run. All I want to focus on is the no-death run, because the no-death run, to me, is a huge project. I don't even know if I can do it. So, yeah, I've had a couple people when I told them I was gonna do no death one. They're like, "You gonna do a no hit run?" And it's like, I don't know yet. We'll see how I feel. But all I want to do at the moment is do the rune level 1 run and a successful no death run, and then the DLC walkthrough. And then that's all I got for Elden Ring. That's all I got planned. I have a couple other projects that might be fun to do if I can find some people to help me with like editing and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't. When I started Level Up Pup Gaming, I didn't even know what Elden Ring was or Dark Souls. I did not make Level Up Pup Gaming to make Elden Ring content. I just fell in love with the game. I had actually made Level Up Pup Gaming to do Resident Evil content. I was going to be a Resident Evil streamer. Sorry, I had to stretch. Yeah, I still have some ideas for some walkthroughs of old Resident Evil games that I'm gonna do. But again, I got a lot to learn about like editing and production before I can do this stuff. But yeah, I didn't even know what a Souls game was, and I built my PC, and a week before I had finished building my PC, Elden Ring came out, and I was hearing things on YouTube. I saw like a couple of clips of like, oh, this game is out and it's written by George R.R. Martin. You know, the guy that wrote Game of Thrones. And so I was like, well, that sounds kind of interesting. And then once I got my PC built, I wanted to test this new graphics card. I had the 3060 at the time, and so I typed in what's the best games to test a new graphics card with, and Elden Ring was at the top. So I checked out a few videos on it. I saw a dude fighting the ancestral tree spirit down in Soyofa River, and yeah, as soon as I saw that, I was like, wow, I'm buying that game. And I bought the game, and 2 weeks into it, I was like, I don't think I should play this anymore because I'm getting my butt just thoroughly thrashed. And then I found Bloodhound Step, And that gave me the confidence to keep going. And I got eaten alive for it. You know, I post videos of me fighting stuff and on Facebook, and everybody, oh, why don't you stop using Bloodhound Step like a noob? And I was like, oh, crap. And realized that was a thing. And so I challenged myself to fight Malenia, like let me solo her, and that's when I dropped Bloodhound Step. And I haven't picked it up since. So that was like, I felt like Bloodhound Step was like my training wheels and how to learn how to fight in a Souls game. Yeah, and then I just fell in love with this game, man. It was just... took me by complete surprise. A lot of nights where I had dark thoughts and some, I don't know, I'll say like dark entities whispering some dark things into my ears. That's all I'll say. And telling me stuff that I just know wasn't true. And instead of listening to it, or fighting it, or ruminating with it, I instead played Elden Ring. And it would try and whisper stuff to me, and I'd ignore it. I started co-oping with people. I started making friends. I became a moderator in this YouTube, like one of my favorite YouTubers, Discord servers, you know, and it's like, yeah, this game just, in the last few years has brought like so much into my life. It's insane. I love it. It's a beautiful masterpiece. It's a journey you need to say for sure. Stay the course. You got this. Thanks, Terry. I appreciate it. Maybe to go to a bunch of non-GMO, organic, natural sugar fruit snacks to help you. Well, I got a big bag of mandarins in my fridge, and drinking honey tea has helped. And I got some orange juice. I gotta dilute the orange juice a little bit though with water because that does have a lot of added sugar in it. Unfortunately, in my area, there's no like organic health stores where they sell like pure, just squeezed fresh orange juice. It's like the healthiest orange juice I can get still has some added sugar. But I'm only drinking like a few glasses of that a day as opposed to when I used to drink like 6 sodas a day, which I think one can of soda has the same amount of added sugar as my entire big jug of orange juice does. So it's like if I drank all the sugar out of that big jug of orange juice 6 times in a row is what I was doing drinking these sodas. And I'm always like, why do I feel like crap all the time? It's like, you should probably stop putting high fructose corn syrup in your veins. It's like, you don't tell me what to do, body. I feel calmer now. The kratom definitely helped. Oh, man. Yeah, I got some stuff to go through. I got some stuff to learn. Oh, it's a bummer on the OJ. I get Florida's natural OJ. I think that's what I have. I don't know, I get this one that says it's got like calcium and vitamin D in it too. So I figure why not? I know that like salmon oil and vitamin D. I take lion's mane mushroom. You know, I take all sorts of like supplements that I know that are supposed to help with depression and anxiety. I'll try and do a few more Melanias, but I think maybe the time of night, people are starting to wind down, go to bed instead of playing the video games. I think I'll be okay. Unfortunately, you know, when the panic starts, there's just no telling until it's over, until I work through it. It's real, you know, it feels real. And so it's a bummer. It might happen again. I might be doing a stream of Dark Souls or Undertale or something else, you know, and I might just be like, hey guys, I don't feel good. That sucks, you know, but I'm working through it. I'm trying to get a handle on my mind again, which Honestly, I think I've been ignoring in certain ways for the better part of my life. What's the point of being in a job that you love? I'm sorry. What's the point of being in a job that you hate and feel like you don't exist in, that you could be replaced at any minute? Even though society tells you, like, this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get a good job. You're supposed to move up in that job. You're supposed to save up for retirement. You're supposed to pay for your responsibilities, and you're supposed to have a car. You're supposed to take care of this. You're supposed to do this. When this happens, you're supposed to have money for this. And then when you retire, after you do retire, because you worked at the same company like a strong person, and a loyal person, then you are supposed to have, this amount of funds, and this is what you should do with retirement. And that's how you live life, and anything else is like a failure of it. At least that's how that's how it is in America. And that's how I was living life. And I felt like I didn't exist. I never felt so crushed and alone and depressed every day, crying on the way to work, because I just didn't know, like, what was going to happen. And I was a different person. I was violent and very, very angry. For example, people would come up to my window, these truck drivers, to check in to pick up a load from the drop yard that I worked in, and they had to come up with a number that started with an 8. So I'd always tell them, I need a 9-digit number that starts with an 8. And they'd be like, I got a 9-digit number that starts with a 7. And my response wouldn't be like, oh, sorry, man, it's got to start with an 8. My response would every time be the most poisonous, toxic thing. I'd just stare at them and be like, I'm sorry, man, are you seriously confusing the number 7 with the number 8? Like, I told you it needs to start with an 8, and your response was, I got one that starts with a 7, and I just would lay into them, scream at them, like, go get a number that starts with an 8! And I'd slam my window closed, and they couldn't do anything about it because that's, they had to go pick up their load, and so they go get the number and just take my toxicity, and then that would poison their day and their life, and they'd probably trade it on to whoever else, and it was like, I don't feel like this is me, I don't want to be this person. And I was so hateful and misunderstanding, and just getting eaten alive by a job, it wasn't what I wanted to do with my life. And stepping away from that, that's a big deal, because people look down on you. They feel like you're failed, or they're disappointed in you, when actually you just, like, it's kind of like there's a comedian that's talking about divorce being a good thing. He was like, if your friend ever comes up to you and goes, yeah, I got divorced the other day, don't go, oh, I'm so sorry. He's like, they're in a bad relationship, they're out of it now. You should be happy for them. And I know that's not always true, but for the most part, it's like, yeah, if you got divorced, then I guess it wasn't meant to be. You're out of this toxic relationship now, and you can heal and move on. And so that's how I feel, like, leaving this industry that just poisoned me, and it wasn't what I wanted to do with my life. It's, people asked me in school, as a kid, what do you want to do with your life? I was like, I didn't want to be a security guard at a paper mill. That's just the job that I got, after leaving the army. And so, stepping into these changes, it's terrifying, man. I'm scared. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if I'm going to fail. It's painful, it's letting go of, like, things that were comforting, things I thought that I needed, but actually were just making my life worse. I don't know. It might work, it might not, and if it does, I hope my journey, whatever I leave behind... No, stop, Echo, stop. No, I'm just going to unplug my Echo. Keeps coming on, I don't know why. But yeah, anyways, sorry, I'm just kind of rambling at this point, just kind of talking to, let's see, whoever heard of Zoltan, Kansas stand-up, where he comes and say, compensates for his fear of flying by acting like he wants the plane to go down. That's interesting. Like I was saying, society can shove their motivations. Everything we see will one day be gone. It's true. Whew. Ugh, man. I think one painful thing I have trouble kind of wrapping my head around with anxiety is what it can do to your physical body. Like I feel like I'm nauseous, I'm gonna puke right now, and it's like that doesn't make sense. You vomit because there's something in your body that your body is rebuking. It can't digest it properly. It's poisonous to your body, and your body is like, we need to shed this and get it out of us so we can continue working. So for your body to just all of a sudden be like, hey man, you're real dizzy. As a matter of fact, whatever you got in your stomach, why don't you go ahead and huck that back up? And it's like, I don't got anything. Well, we're gonna make some bile and you're gonna huck that up. It's like, that doesn't make sense. Like, I'm a healthy person. I exercise, I eat food, I take in food, I sleep enough and stuff. It's like, it sucks to just all of a sudden your body just kind of is like, hey man, you gotta stop working for a few seconds. Maybe even like a couple hours or something, you know? I hate nausea. It's the worst. I'd rather have strep throat for a month than be nauseous for a few minutes. I cannot stand nausea. Ugh. Cortisol stinks. Yeah, your brain, your body can take control of your mind in some pretty crazy ways, and then the opposite is true. Your mind can take control of your body in some crazy ways too. Oh geez, we might be done with Malenia's for the night. Still, it was good to know that in the middle of me having some of the most intense anxiety I've ever felt in my life, I can still get on and stream. Even if it's just like a boring Malenia stream, at least I can move forward and do something. I will try and do a Dark Souls stream here in the next few days. I just gotta find the right mindset to do it. And of course I want to get back to Undertale because that was just such a cool game. But I'm real serious. I don't think I'm going to be able to do a genocide run of Undertale. I think I'm just going to do the pacifist run and maybe call the game quits there. Maybe I'll come back to it some other day, but I just don't know if I have it in me. I don't like hurting NPCs. I don't like seeing... I don't know. We'll see. I understand there's a yin and yang that exists in the world, and you gotta see some sad stuff to appreciate the happy stuff. Not boring, you're real one good to hear you talk. Oh, thanks, man, I appreciate it. I know that everybody seems to hate their voice, you know, and the way they sound. You listen to yourself on like a phone recording and you're like, oh man, that's what I sound like. So I never know, you know, if my voice is annoying, scratchy, you know. Some people have told me that I should do ASMR. And it's like, that can't possibly be true. Yeah, so I think everybody's always nervous about how they're going to sound when they start streaming and making content. I know there's this one YouTuber, and people ate him alive for how he talked. He had like a horror channel. I think it was called like Chills or something. And he just had this weird like way of inflecting his tone so that it sounded almost like maybe he was an AI, you know, thing or something. But he made his YouTube channel back in like 2012 or something. You know, he's an old time YouTuber. He's got millions of followers. But like for example, he had one video where he was talking about this picture that was on 4chan of this person standing on lettuce at a Burger King, and he took a picture of it, and he's like, this is the lettuce that I'm serving the customers right now. And it's like, oh, it's supposed to be so gross and horrible that he's stepping on the lettuce that they're serving. But when this guy was talking about the thing, he titled it Burger King foot lettuce. So the way he would talk, because he would go, number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. Have you ever been to a Burger King and you're afraid that the food might not be exactly properly prepared? And it's like, yeah, his voice was just so weird, and somehow, people still came to his content, but everybody would just always make a mention about how trippy his voice sounded. And it's like, I don't think he noticed it or even cared at all. Alright, Reduvia, let's go. I didn't mean your voice exactly, but don't worry. You have a weird voice. That's good. No, yeah, maybe it's just the things I talk about and stuff, and the way I talk too. And maybe that's, with him having such a weird tone and voice, people are still kind of just addicted to the subject matter that he makes content about, and finds it soothing to hear him talk about it. Which I never really minded his voice. It didn't bug me, but I did hear it the first time, and I was like, well, that's an interesting voice. I kind of thought maybe it was like somebody had put their voice through a robot program or something because they didn't like the way it sounded, and that's what came out. But nope, it was just this young dude. He was like 18 years old, and that's how he talked. Woo! Boom! Woo. Yeehaw! Woo! Oh, this feels so good. Whew. That was good. I hate that slide. It freaks me out. Face down. Let's go. Ah! Freaks me out. Congrats on becoming Elden Lord. Oh, I was uncomfortable. Thank you, Reduvia. Thank you so much. That was so much fun, dude. Whew. Know who you mean. Great impression. Oh, great impression. Thanks. Weird voice is why his vids caught on. I think so. Maybe. Yeah, because he was just a regular old kind of like horror channel, I think. And I think his voice is kind of what propelled him, but I think he's got a pretty big following now. I can't remember. I don't even really know what platform he started on. I like streamers who are who they are, you know. Talk about what's important to them, whether good or bad. I appreciate it. No, I mean that's I think that's a lot why a lot of streamers that are so big are big. Like what's that guy's name? Penguin Zero, Charlie Z, I think, or Charlie Zero, or whatever his name is. Yeah, I always fascinated about how big that dude is, and like. You know, like people come to hear his opinion about things, and it's like he's not a politician, he's not a doctor, he's not, you know, this or that. He's just like your normal run-of-the-mill human being, and for some odd reason, like he'll just make a video just being like, hey, this is horrible, or hey, check this out, this was in the news, and like 10 million people will come to his video to hear what he has to say because they all just relate to him so much, or they just relate to the way he talks or his opinions. You know, it's just like fascinating. It's like, what is it about this one person, you know, that like they wouldn't come to a different stream or hear the same from a different streamer doing the same topic or something like that. Like, it always interests me. It's sometimes you got a reason like, oh, this person's attractive, or they're skilled at this or something, but somebody like Charlie Zero, it's like, yeah, he must just resonate as like your everyman, like he's not a streamer that is too out of reach for people to connect with, you know. He guns on, does his streams, and people can come chat with him and stuff like that. I don't think he does it too big or so fancy that people can't reach out to him even, you know, and I think that's pretty important for a big streamer to do, even a big celebrity. And the celebrities that don't do it, you know, they're kind of chastised for that a little bit. I know there's been celebrities out there that don't like their fans and don't want to meet their fans and don't want to connect with them. They just want to do their art and stuff. And I guess there's a kind of a boundary where you got to respect that, you know, and let them do what they want to do. But at the same time, it's a bummer. So yeah, all that to say, it's like I'd much rather grow organically with like a connection to people. Like if I had a lot of followers at any point, I would want them to be followers that connected with me on some level and they enjoy being around me and watching me play video games. Because if I got like a mass following because of some viral moment or something, and it turns out that, you know, even though I got like some like 15,000 subscribers or something, none of them are return, you know, viewers and stuff, and they don't really, when they see me go live, they don't want to come and hang out, then, you know, that's a bummer. I wouldn't want that. It's important to me that people feel welcome here and feel relaxed and want to hang out, have a good time. That's why I don't try to curse and why I try to keep my anger down. Why I don't want any like adult subjects talked about, like politics and sex and stuff and religion. I just don't want any arguments and like fights to break out in chat and stuff like that, or for people to. I've been in other, you know, it's usually on Twitch, but I've been in other streamers chats where it's just like, wow, dude, you can't say one thing without some of the most toxic, hateful stuff coming your way. And it's like I don't want that kind of vibe here ever, you know. Want to build people up. You want to build gamers up, make them feel good about themselves. That's the important thing. It's a phrase from a song by the Presidents of the United States of America. It's an old band from like the 90s. They did a lot of funny music, but one of their songs was called "You Gotta Love Everybody." And the main chorus is just, you gotta love everybody, make them feel good about themselves. It's like, I love that. Wish that's like my mantra. I want that carved on my tombstone. You gotta love everybody, make them feel good about themselves. If everybody did that, if we just went around loving everybody, trying our hardest to genuinely make them feel good about themselves, not doing it for you or so that you can be seen or like people can praise you for it, but doing it selflessly, knowing that, hey, no one's gonna know that I did this good thing except for the person that it affected. That's beautiful to me. It's like that saying, a society grows great when old folks plant seeds to trees whose shade they know they will never sit in. That's a hard way to live life, working so hard knowing you're not going to receive any recognition for the work you do. It's like a construction worker does so many buildings and makes so many structures that we as humans use, and I don't see no parades for construction workers where they get awards and stuff and seeing their names out there. Instead they're kind of unsung heroes, and that's the same with a lot of professions. There's people out there changing and saving the world every day, and like the firefighters that are fighting the fires over in California and stuff right now. It's like, I don't know. It's a crazy universe. It's chaotic. It can be violent. It can be beautiful. It can be scary. It can be healing. It's very weird. Human beings are social animals. We're built for community. Love a pup is good community. Thanks. Thanks, Derry. I appreciate all the kind words, you guys. And if you say something kind and I really don't have like a good response, or it seems like I'm kind of like smitten or like don't know what to say, it's just that's it. Like, I'm just trying to process kind words, and I appreciate what you guys are saying and everything, and appreciate all the time you take to hear me out and stuff. So just know that yeah, I hear everything. I'm sorry if I feel like I'm not excited as you might want me to be at something you say or something like that. It's not that's not what it is. I just going through a lot. Get what that motto is saying, what people are doing wrong or not saved shouldn't be encouraged to feel good about themselves. I disagree. Everyone is deserving of love. So it's hard to love some people. That's for sure. Oh, dang it. Mouse did it again. There we go. I have a little color on my mouse wheel, and it changes if I hit this button next to it. And so sometimes I'll look down at my mouse and it's pink instead of green. I'm like, what in the world? But then if I touch that mouse wheel, then it changes the speed of my camera movement, and it gets really aggravating. Like, this is actually not normal. It's actually pretty slow. Oh no, this will be the last Malenia when we get summoned. I'll wait like maybe 10 minutes, and if we don't get anything, then I'll go ahead and just go ahead into the DLC. Look for some fun stuff to do. Play around a little bit. What am I doing? Camera. Oh. Jeez. Really? Is that 0? Oh, wow. I didn't realize. I thought I had it at 2 or 3. I was going to lower it, but I think it feels alright. Man, I just got this weird urge to watch a certain movie. It's called Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's a powerful movie. I watched it once, and I think it kind of washed over me. I was in a different place in my life when I first saw it, and I was kind of in this mentality of like, it's okay to bully bullies, and it's okay to hurt people that want to hurt others. I saw justification in violence, even justification in hatred. And when I saw the movie, I kind of related to it on a personal level of what the characters were going through, just on a day-to-day basis. But then, after experiencing co-op and changing from wanting to hate the world to wanting to be kind instead, and wanting to fight for kindness and love and peace as opposed to competition and hatred and pain, I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once again, and that part of the movie stood out harder than the first time I saw it. I didn't see that the movie was just kind of like a metaphorical vision of what this woman is going through while she's trying to pay her taxes and run this laundry service, and it took it into like this weird multiverse, kind of trippy, almost hallucinogenic metaphor that she travels through while she's just trying to figure out how to be kind to her husband and her daughter and this tax agent that is auditing them. And then, yeah, by the end of the movie, you just kind of feel like, man, I feel sorry for all the people that I've had to hate in my life and had to show anger towards instead of kindness. It's weird. I mean, like, even just playing Undertale, like, I can see why it's such a powerful game and why so many people resonate with it, because I think it's the first kind of game that shows, hey, what do you want to do? Do you want to fight somebody with hatred and hurt them? Or do you want to fight somebody with kindness and make them feel better and try and love them? Those are your two options. You got two wolves. You can choose which one to feed. And I chose so long for so many years to choose hate and toxicity. And it started becoming who I was. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to be that person. And if I can choose hate and choose anger and choose to hurt people, and that was becoming who I was, then I have to believe that if you choose to do good things, you choose to love, you choose to be kind, it doesn't matter what you lose. If you choose to do that, that is what you'll become. You feed that wolf will get stronger, the other wolf will starve. So, after choosing love, choosing kindness, yeah, that movie sat with me different. Now I just kind of want to watch it over and over. That's hard. It's hard to be kind too. Hard to be kind in an unkind world. Oh boy. Yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this walkthrough. Gotta just do like sections at a time. And then time how long it takes to do each section. So I can figure out which ones I piece together and which ones I do separately in just one episode. This DLC was so good. Oh, man. Well, was thinking we can get one more, but maybe we should just go head into the DLC, start messing around in there. Sorry, I used the first part. I used the bad person example. It's all good. This would actually be a really good workout. You have no idea how hard it is to do burpees like that. To do like a lunging attack and then burpee backwards. Like, yeah, that'd be a good workout, actually. But it took me a long time to finish as well. But that was more of a depression thing than it was. I got really bummed out watching how fast people. I started the DLC at the exact same time as another streamer that's much bigger than me that I know and I follow and stuff. And we both started the DLC on stream, and we both did a stream. I think I did like 3 hours, and I think he did like I think I did like 5 hours, and he did like 3 hours, and he was at Mesmer by the end of his first episode. And it's like, what in the world? He'd beaten the Dancing Lion, Renala, it was at Mesmer. And then he decided to call it quits because Mesmer was kicking his butt. And it's like, I didn't even make it into the Belurat settlement my first episode. And I spent 5 hours exploring and stuff, just getting thrashed and getting lost and finding stuff and fighting new bosses. And I look over at other streamers and they're like, yep, I'm at Radon. It's like, oh my gosh, do I just suck at gaming? Or these gamers, like new gamers in this day and age, are just too fast. I can't keep up with them. So yeah, I just got like severely depressed and couldn't keep up or couldn't compete, so I was like, I'll just take my time doing it, and just did one episode here and there. And when I could get over my depression, I was really bummed out, and I just realized, like, I don't think I should ever do a game at launch again. I think I should just wait a couple weeks, let spoilers come out, and let people do their thing, and then I'll hop into it. Didn't help with that rage quit PCO. Left it for months. Oh no, I watched that stream too. He's crazy. So it's just like, yeah, man, I don't know how I can't keep up with the game. I mean, like, I think it was Breath of the Wild, Zelda. No, not Breath. The second one, the one that came out after that, Tears of the Kingdom, I think. Somebody beat it 90 minutes after launch. And I know that I heard that, like, you can head to, like, the final area as soon as you get into the game, but, like, that's absurd, right? An hour and a half after the game comes out, somebody's like, yo, I'm done with this. It's like, that's crazy. For me, man, growing up, we buy an RPG, man. That thing took us months to figure out and beat, So that's what I'm used to. I mean, my first playthrough of Elden Ring, I think, was like 280 hours. So yeah, I'm blown away at how fast gamers game and stuff. They get through stuff so quick, it's mind-blowing. That's why it took me so long. I was just depressed. But speaking of DLC, I'm going to give it a few more minutes, and if we don't get a summon, we'll go ahead and head on in. Sorry about that. My son is texting me. He's got some block on the Netflix account, so I'm just helping him get that taken care of real quick. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, where were we? Yeah, so I loved Halo 4 when it came out. I had mixed feelings about Halo 4, you know, because it had stepped away from Bungie, and I'd played all three of the original Halos and stuff, and so I loved the combat, and I loved all the new weapons and the new enemies and stuff like that. But like, I was kind of bummed out about where they went with the story, but it was still a good game. It was still incredible. Me and my friends in AIT, which is Advanced Individual Training in the Army. It's what you do after when you go to the Army. You go into basic training, and they teach you all you need to know about combat, and then they send you to Advanced Individual Training, where you learn how to do your job. So if you're a chef, you're going to go work with chefs and learn how to, you know, cook all the food the Army needs and stuff. And if you're a mechanic, you go to a mechanic bay and all this stuff. So when we were in AIT, we were stationed on this island at a fort called Ordnance Island, and it was, you know, basically just like a dorm. Like, had a bunch of barracks and stuff, and we all had our own barracks that we bunked with like 2 or 3 other soldiers in. And so every room, basically, one dude went out and would buy an Xbox 360 and the little TV stand for us to play video games on. We'd have to hide it from the sergeants by putting it under our bed and stuff at night, but yeah, after the do bed check, we busted out and started playing video games all night. We played Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6. We played Halo 4. What else did we play? We played all sorts of video games together. It was a good time. Yes, 100% agree. The multiplayer was 100. I don't think I ever tried Halo 4 multiplayer, actually. I think I just did the campaign, then we moved on to another game. I did do a lot of Halo 3 multiplayer, though. Halo 3 multiplayer was tons of fun, actually. And I'm not really into that stuff. Like, I don't play Call of Duty or, you know, Destiny 2 or anything like that. Like, I'm not big into competitive first-person shooters, but I don't know. Halo 3 Online was just tons of fun, man. I didn't really take it seriously, so maybe that's why I liked it so much. But I don't know. It's just the games, me and my friends, we just played tons of Halo 3 co-op and PvP. It's a good time. You know, now I'm thinking about who those guys that I played the games with, and I'm just hoping they're doing good in life. You know, it's like I should try and reconnect with them, miss them. Games are an incredible thing, man. They truly, really are. I mean, the computers, you know, and building computers really changed the way gaming can be represented, but gaming's always been around, you know. We had cards, we had board games, we had anything. It doesn't matter what age you can go back to, what culture you can find. I guarantee you they have some form of games that they play with each other. It seems to be in our nature. I've seen clips. Not only have I seen clips, I've known people, like real people in my life, heard them say that video games are just the biggest waste of time and a fake reality, a fake life to live. And that's just not for somebody to determine. That's not for somebody to choose. Alright, if somebody plays a video game and they play it for the rest of their life and that's what they spend their life doing, that's for them, man. They were happy. You don't get to judge them for that. I mean, you can judge them for that, but I think you're wrong. It's no different than if somebody played a guitar or an instrument their entire life, you know? It's like, we're all here on this rock just flying through space, you know? As long as you're not hurting somebody, I don't see how somebody doing something that makes them happy could ever be considered a waste of life. You know, and I know there are parents, and they're not just parents, but like adults, people that don't understand video games. They don't play them. They never have. They don't have any kind of relationship with them. It's like, that makes sense, you know, and I get it. I don't have a relationship with cars. I don't understand cars. I don't like working on them. I don't own them. I don't like buying them. I don't like driving them. I mean, no, I take that back. Driving them is, you know, relaxing and stuff, but it's not a passion for me. But there are people in NASCAR, you know, that or people that just love buying cars and working on them, and they have their own shop, and that was their dream as a kid to work on these vehicles and these machines. You know, they just are so passionate about it. I would never judge somebody for that, you know, and be like, dude, that's all you did in your entire life? You just fixed old cars? What a waste of life. You know, it's like, it's dumb. I don't understand it. If you think video games build nothing, it's like, I don't know, talk to the millions of people that video games have saved over the period of their lives, you know. I guarantee you that you can find people out there that are thinking about bad things, and a video game kept them from doing it. And that's beautiful. Video games are art. I played all the Halo main titles online, even Halo 1 on PC. Oh, wow. Which used to make Halo 2. I don't think I ever played Halo 1 or 2 online, because I just played them on the regular Xbox. And I think they were offline. They might have had the online option, but I didn't know it was an option. It wasn't until Xbox 360 came out with Halo 3 that I played it online. So I didn't get a chance to go back and like try Halo 1 and 2 online. Alright, you guys, we're obviously not going to get summoned with any more Malenias tonight. It's a bummer, so let's go ahead and head into the DLC. Let's go pick a character. I'll let you guys pick. There's a couple characters I can't really do, but I'll tell you which ones I can let you guys pick from. So we got... This one is my Dex Arcane build. And this was my first playthrough. Was this character right here. This is the one I was just doing, so we can't really do that one. It's already gone through the DLC. This one, I think, is my... Oh, geez. One of these two is my... I think this is the walkthrough one that I did the walkthrough with. I don't think this one is ready to do the DLC. So I can't do this one, can't do this one. Can't do Captain Wellerman. He's ready for the DLC, but I'm going to do Captain Wellerman's streams. So I want to have his own episodes before I do that. So we can pick from this one, which is a Faith build, Strength Intelligence, or Dex Arcane. Which do you guys want to see? Dex Arcane, think of Faith build, or Strength Intelligence. I know there's a lot of Dex Arcane stuff in the DLC, but I think there might be Strength. Or no, I think it's just Arcane weapons, but I think there might be Strength Arcane weapons. I'm not sure. I'm leaning towards going for the Intelligence one, but the Faith one might be kind of fun. I don't know. What do you guys want to see? Dex Arcane, Faith, or Intelligence? I love Dex Arcane builds. That's my vote. All right. I'll give it a few seconds, see if anybody else wants to chime in. Otherwise, we'll pick the Dex Arcane one. And that's also the build I first beat Malenia with. But you do, sorry, I'm just checking an email real quick. Alright, anyways, just got a weird email. Just gotta try and figure out what it's all about later. Alright, let's do Dex Arcane. Man, I haven't touched this build in a while. Oh, snap. New inventory. Ring of Mikola. Hello.
Ah, were you guided here by kindly Mikola? I am Leda. And like you, I was guided by faith along his honorable path. Touch the withered arm, and you too will be transported to the realm of shadow where Mikola the Kind now dwells. My compatriots are there already. Like us, they have heard kindly Mikola's call. If you can find them, they are certain to lend you aid.
Or they're certain to fight me at the way end.
Come now. Touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow.
Hey, that's the phrase from the trailer.
May we meet again. Come now. I will not be
Alright. So, I think I did something stupid with this build. Why do I have this on? I think I don't have an... Oh, no, I do. Sweet. Alright. I thought I'd given away all my Eleanor pole blades, but it looks like I got one back. See, I got a bunch of these. But for some odd reason, I used to have 4 of these, and I gave some away. I remember fighting some Malenias with people that only had one, and I could tell they were like dual wielding with this one or that one, so I dropped them a second one. They jumped up and down. They're all like, yay. So yeah, I'm just going over my items again. You can see, I think we're in New Game Plus 3 with this character, so yeah, it's going to be brutal. Let's see, I guess we'll put on, yeah, put that on. No, turtle. Where's my turtle? There's my turtle. Okay. Here we go. Halo 1 didn't have console. Okay, it's only PC. That makes sense. Halo 2 was the first online for the console. People made it work online again, but then all the mods are allowed. I just miss super jumps in H2. Yeah, I don't know what the super jumps are. I've heard that term before. I think we talked about it last time on stream or something. We're talking about the speed runs and the stuff that they do to get through. Alright. Second character in the DLC. I know there's this butthole over here. He's gonna come down and attack us. Let's go, buddy. Ooh. Let's grab? Dang. My word. They do so much damage at the start. Dang it. Do you like that? That feel good? Ow! Jeez, that does so much damage. Ah, crap. Oh, jeez. Crap. Ah, messed that up. Oh crap, I'm gonna die. Get away. Oh crap, I'm stuck. Jeez, these guys are crazy. Man, where are those first few skidoof tree fragments? Need those badly. That guy was tearing me up. Then again, I'm on like New Game Plus 3. Weren't there like 2 right at the start or something? I thought there were. I guess I was wrong. Oh, these birds suck. Guess let's just go through this ruin over here. Can't remember what's in here. Hiya. My word, I can't believe how much damage that did. Who's swinging at me? Don't touch me. Nice. Oh my gosh. So much damage. Oh boy. I do too have the right. You better let me in or I'm telling. Oh, it's another side of grace. Whoa! Wow, we got a lot of runes. I didn't even realize that. My word. It's from fighting Malenia's. What is that? 12,957... Or no. 129,572,114 runes. That's quite a bit, right? And yes, that is all from fighting Malenia. That's crazy. Oi! Gimme. And honestly, I think I have another character with like 380 million runes. Fighting Malenia. Somebody just throw something at me? Oh, you little... Oh. Whoa, that sucked. Wow. Gimme. What is it? Yo, Delta, what's up? You don't have that? I sure didn't. I did not have the right. Have the right here, though. Can't remember what this does. Raises attack power after each critical hit. That'd be good for a parry fight, actually. You know, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna switch. I wanted to do the Dex Arcane, but this is basically a melee build, and I just got done doing this with my quality build, and you know, there's not much difference in the weapons that I can choose from, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to my intelligence build, and I'll use this. I'm gonna use this Dex Arcane for taking notes on bosses, because it's gonna be a melee build basically. And I'll be doing lots of dodging and stuff, and this will be good to learn on there. Learn that stuff on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to my intelligence build, and we'll play around with that for a while, because I haven't done a magic build in the DLC yet, so I kind of want to play around with some of the magic stuff, test out new spells. Alright. Oh, see? I got 170 million on this one, just from fighting Malenia's. Alright.
I'm Leda. Touch the way to the realm of my compact like us, if you can find. Come now, I will not be Come now, I will not be
Yeah, so this is my second playthrough. My first playthrough I did the Dex Arcane. Second playthrough I wanted to try magic, but I ended up just doing basically a strength build overall. But it has a magic tone to it, so. I was trying to teach myself how to use spells and do that kind of build instead. Let's go, buddy. Round 2. Crap. Ow, punk. Punk. Crap. Thing isn't on. So stupid. Ugh. These guys suck. Oh, I didn't realize I had the shield on. That would have helped. Excuse me. Rawr. Whoa. Oh, crap. Oh, that was weird. Punk. Oh, goodness. I think this is a thing for our spirit summons up here. Gimme. Oh, yeah. And now I need to look for these jars that are apparently on the side of the mountains. I saw a few in some other areas, and they dropped the bell bearings to buy new items and stuff. So I gotta look around for these jars, see if they're on any of these cliffs. Cliff sides over here. If I remember correctly, this part sucks. Can't remember why, though. I haven't seen you over here. Ow, punk. Isn't there a weapon over here somewhere? Just sworn there was a weapon around here somewhere. Yeah. Painting. Bad doggy. Go away. It's one thing you can't deny, it's just how beautiful this DLC was, or is, I should say. Whether you didn't like it, or... Oh yeah, the backhand blade, that's what the weapon was. Whether you didn't like it, or you just didn't have a good time, it's still a beautiful DLC. A great, very great welcome addition to... Oh, crap! Oh, he saw me. Run away. But a great addition to the Elden Ring universe, you know? Jeez, I didn't think he could hit that far. Oh, it sucks, because we gotta fight these guys, because they drop the tears. It's aggravating. Ow! My word. I've never seen that one before. That's crazy. One more stagger. Oh boy. Oh, jeez. Sorry, Torrent. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm so used to him doing these. I just never seen the punch one. See that stagger? Crap. Oh crap! Didn't see his other foot go up. There it is. Alright, let's get to work on the second one. What we can do? Shoot! Dang it! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Whew. Almost done. On. Oh crap! That was close. There it is. Alright, buddy. Get on out of here. These guys are crazy. Making dinner, can't type for a while. It's all good, man. Hope you have a good, yummy meal. I know there's that boss down over there. We can go do that later. Not really interested in his armor or weapons, so just continue on.
Fie. And then was understand the earth trick, I believe, but never. And if Mickle these, I urge you, as long as you. I urge you, as long as you. I urge, as long as you.
Ah, you're that tarnished. Guided here by kindly Mikola, weren't we all? I am Freya. I once fought alongside General Radahn. In battle, You can be sure I'll hold my own. Oh, another thing. Did you speak to our dour little friend? If you've yet to do so, have him give you a map of the Cross's whereabouts. You'll find more of them dotted about these lands. They are Mikola the Kind's footprints. If you've yet to do so, be sure to have our dour little friend share his map of crosses, assuming you intend to trace Kind Mikola's path. If you've yet, assuming you...
I urge, as long as you... You must be I am Ansbach. Formerly in service to Lord Moog, but now, like you, another soul guided by kindly Mikola. I'm hardly the steady hand I once was. My fighting days are far behind me, which is why I have chosen to dedicate myself to investigation, to discern tender Mikola's ultimate purpose. I'd rather not volunteer service to a new master unless I know that I can be of use. May I request a service of you? 6 crosses, identical to this one, have been discovered in these lands. They are akin to tender Mikola's footprints, or gravestones, which mark what he's left behind. If you discover any more crosses, be certain to tell me. I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Mikola is doing here. If you discover any, be certain, I presume, just what...
Hello there. Together, we work. Together. For Mikola the Kind. Many things we have found.
There we go. We're rich enough we can just buy them all out.
I like finding things. For you, Lady Leda, her allies, and the forager brute. Things bring joy to all.
Oh man, I'm starting to have another panic attack.
Finding things. For you, things.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oof. Yeah, I don't feel good. I'm going to take a quick break real quick. We'll come back, continue on. But yeah, I'm gonna walk around for a bit. I'm gonna stretch. I gotta use the restroom. So I'll come back in like maybe 5, maybe 10 minutes. I'm just starting to feel another anxiety attack coming on, so I'm not gonna switch break screens like before. I'm just gonna sit here and I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Well, thanks for the 4 that are still hanging out with me. I really, really appreciate it. Sorry the break was so long. Oh, goodness gracious. Gotta get ready to go jogging here in a little bit. I took like 2 years off of exercising because of what I said earlier. I just wasn't losing any weight. No matter what I did, I came to the conclusion that in order for me, or at least somebody like me, who's got low twitch muscle fiber, really low metabolism, really low testosterone, I just don't get to have 8-pack abs. You know, my gut is always there, and if I wanted to have 8-pack abs and look like some, you know, sexy movie star, I would have to do 2 things. I'd have to continue, well, 3 things. I'd have to continue doing what I'm doing with diet and exercise and stuff like that. But on top of that, I would have to receive liposuction surgery to have the fat that does not respond to exercise removed from my body forever. Because fat never goes away. When you lose weight, you're not destroying fat cells. You're shrinking them. It's the reason that it comes back if you just eat like a couple of cheeseburgers. So, with that in mind, you can have the fat removed off your body, and then, you know, your skin gets tightened and whatever around the rest of your muscles. So I would need to have that, and then in order for me to look like, you know, a big, bulky, like, jacked up, 8-pack abs, muscular man, I would have to take steroids. Because no matter what I do, no matter how much I lift weights, or I exercise, or run, or what I eat or bulk up with, it just, my body doesn't respond. It's super weird. I mean, it's weird, but it's also, you know, depressing and sad. But there are people, I was in the Army, and I had a friend, his name was Foster, and he had 8-pack abs, and just, he looked super, you know, super duper perfect, you know, and I was always mad at him because the difference between me and Foster, my friend Foster, is that Foster had 8-pack abs, huge muscles, just a gorgeous body, and could not pass a physical training test. Whereas I was called fat. In the Army, they just have 2 extremes. You're either hot or you're ugly. You're either smart or you're stupid. You're either fat or you either have 8-pack abs or you're fat. So those are the only 2 extremes. So I was in the fat kid group just because I didn't have 8-pack abs, but I could pass all my physical training tests and stuff. So it's funny to watch like dudes with 8-pack abs fail their physical training tests, and I'm running by them, you know, and I'm heavier than them, but I'm somehow in better shape than them, and it's like, that's aggravating. I'd rather be in worse shape and have, you know, 8-pack abs and look good. Because, you know, I don't get to go to the beach. You know, I'm embarrassed to take my shirt off and whatnot. It's a bummer, because, you know, the beach would be nice. Laying in the sun. Oh, jeez. Forgot about this place. Oh, crap. Derp! What? Outrageous. You son of a bitch! Sorry, guys. Get the crap out of me. You suck. Totally forgot about that, dude. And again, I've only played the DLC once, so don't know why I would have remembered. You just scared me. I remember this place. This place was brutal. Dang, my chat's getting deleted. Oh well. Hey, gotta run. It was good to chat. Have a great stream. Thanks so much. Keep it together. I don't know why your chat's getting deleted. I'm definitely not doing that. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Apologize. Hope nobody else is having trouble with chat too. It's always a bummer. I've had that happen. I had to like restart my YouTube app and stuff like that. So I've had stuff like that where I've like clearly sent a message and it just didn't appear for some reason. So what's going on here? Jeez. Okay. So yeah, maybe you just need to restart your app or something like that. But hopefully my chat's not messing up. Keto will get more than people think. Please don't do search. Oh no, I'm not doing any of that. I've given up on trying to look sexy and trying to be hot and all that stuff. Like it's that's for a different lifetime. I'm done with that. I'm just me. Not in any rush to. From now on, all my exercise is just to remain healthy. It's not to try and obtain some kind of physical physique that I'll never have, you know, so that's gonna feel better. Oh, geez, what's up, buddy? Because, you know, beforehand, I was always trying to do it to, you know, look good. And that was just not the right reason to actually try and be healthy and exercise and work out and stuff. That's not a bad reason, you know. If that is the reason you do that, then all the more power to you. But it was not working for me. So remember correctly, we're gonna get shot here. Outrageous. That was weird. This armor set took so long to farm. The chest piece that she's wearing. But I love it. It looks so cool. In case you guys couldn't tell, I like hooded, kind of slimmer looking armor sets. Not that there's anything wrong with, you know, a chunky armor set and stuff like that, but I just always been like partial to like kind of ninja-y looking builds and like outfits and uniforms and stuff from different medias. It's like my buddy is like big into Warhammer and he likes how like big everything looks and how chunky it all is, and for me, I'm more into like trying to think of a good example. I don't know if you guys ever played that game Strider, or I think just regular Nintendo. He was in he had his own game. It was pretty good, and then he was also in Marvel vs. Capcom. He's got this like really cool blade. What's up, buddy? Chill out. Yeah, Strider looks really cool though. And oh, that's powerful. Whoa, you can lock on. I'm so used to Dark Souls where the lock on is so bad that you can't reach people like this. But that's why I got like a hood on her instead of the like a helmet, because I just like the way like hooded figures and stuff look, and kind of like slimmer ninja outfits. I don't know. It's hard to explain for me, I guess. So I'm dumber than bricks. Oh, you're a big boy. What's up, big boy? Oh, also forgetting that we got lanterns up in here. So I'm so used to Dark Souls. Oh, it's on my pouch? Oh, it is. What was that? Is that E2? Yeah, okay. That was a good combo. Oh, what's up, buddy? I didn't even see you there. This sword slaps. Slappy McStapperson. Gaming. That's YouTube. It deleted my comment when I mentioned a certain German socialist with a little mustache. Oh, well, you ever done keto? I have not done keto. Not your fault. I mentioned Discord and YouTube hates that. Oh, wow. That's so weird. I didn't know YouTube has, like, certain things that it blocks out or has issues with. That sucks, guys. Sorry you're experiencing that. Yeah, I'm not trying any diets anymore for, you know, to lose weight or anything like that. If I go on a diet, it's because I'm trying to change the way I eat and not really worried about like calorie intake and all that stuff, and whether or not I'm losing weight. I'm not going to get on any scale or anything like that. I'm just going to do the work and eat healthy food and see what happens. Because when I try to keep track of that stuff, that's when I really start to get all depressed and bummed out about progress. You know, I spend all day working out, lifting weights, and I get on the scale and I don't see improvement and I get all depressed, and it's like, now I'm just not going to let that stuff even enter into my mind. I'm just going to work out, eat healthier foods, and hopefully I'll start to feel better. Kind of coming to this conclusion that maybe I shouldn't drink coffee anymore. Which sucks, just not because, you know, I drink coffee. Yeah, obviously, I'm probably addicted to it, like most people are. But I love it. I enjoy it. It is a warm beverage in the morning, helps circulate your blood flow. It's comforting, you know. I love the taste. I love the smell. I love it just as a drink itself, because I did a lot of or I worked at a coffee shop, so a shield with Perry on it. Yeah, right here. Can we put this shield on? Is it too heavy? Oh no, medium. think this guy can be parried, but I know he's pretty intense. I might die here. There he is. Hey, buddy. Crap. Crap! It's got a slow swipe. Super slow. It's weird. Oh crap, what am I doing? Hit the wrong button. Dang it. Where did you come from? What the? Oh yeah, I sat down. Derp. Alright, let's run back up this way, dude. No, I can parry you. There we go. What's up? Oh, crap! Let's see, I was doing a kick. No, no kick. Aw, come on. Oh, dang! Man, these guys are rough. Haven't parried in this game in a while, too. I want to try that again, just because I took such a huge beating. YouTube, like Facebook and Instagram, it's very authoritative. I love coffee too. Still love the smell, but it was so good. As no, yeah, started to think that maybe I'm gotten to such a sensitive state that caffeine now will give me panic attacks, and I gotta maybe switch to decaf coffee and see if that'll make a difference. I hope it doesn't affect my run I'm about to go on. Usually I drink a lot of coffee and I can feel it in my run. You know, I'm running off of the caffeine and it feels good. So hopefully my run I still have enough energy to do that without having to need pre-workout of any kind. Ah, you dirty punk. Ugh. You're a big boy. I was like, no, yeah. I was like, I knew he dropped something. Smithing stone. Whoa, what's up, buddy? Ah, crap. That was a slow swipe. Whoa. I'm out of heals. I don't even remember where I'm going or what I'm doing. Storeroom key. Now we can go talk to that old lady. Trying to remember where the next grace is. Crap! Man, I suck. Trying to remember if I can run past all this. Probably not. I'll probably die. I know there's a big dude in there. Crap! That was a bad idea. Ow. Let's see where this takes us. Oh, it's a shortcut, I think. Hopefully. Right to the Grace. Yep, okay. Keto's really good if you do it right. Which most who try it don't. I got into it for mental health, but have to stop occasionally because it's too easy to lose weight. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's one thing I don't have a problem with is losing weight too easily. My body is... I could eat a hamburger and gain 10 pounds, and then it'll take 10 months for me to get that 10 pounds off, so... I know that skinny people seem to have that problem of, like, they want to bulk up and they want to get more mass on their body, and they can't seem to keep it on. And then there's the opposite side of that problem where you got too much mass on your body, and no matter what you do, you can't seem to get it off, so... Yeah, I'm on the second side of that spectrum. I got too much mass and trying to get it off. Like, I'm not obese by any means. I guess the term in America is they call it skinny fat, I guess is what I am, so... Yeah, it's a bummer, but I still am like, I'm thin enough that I can go jogging, and I'm doing this bike race with my dad next year and stuff, and yeah, I can still stay physical and stuff like that, but I don't have like 8-pack abs, and you can see my gut when I sit down, you know? What in the world was that? Like there was something throwing something at us. Alright, let's go see if we can run to the boss. Ah, you punk. What you guys think of that, huh? You like that? That was cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's adorable. Now I'm gonna cheese you guys. What do you think of that? Oh, they got out! That's crazy. Where do you think you're going? Wow, the range on that sucks. That's crazy. Oh, didn't even need that. Thought it was a Scuduratria fragment. Oh, you son of a... wow, that's really, really aggravating. Punk. Oh, my God. It's the most aggravating. Sorry, I'm trying to remember where exactly to go and how to get to the boss. I think we gotta go up across that bridge over there. Which is not fun, because I know there's a big dude. I know we can go down, do something down there, but I can't remember what. Okay, yeah, I think we gotta go up this way. Fight these birds. Oi! What think you're doing up there? How one of those? I just pissed it off. Whoa. What's that all about? Whoa, what's that guy doing? What are you doing, boss? Whoa! Oh, you punk. Jeez Louise, these guys hit hard. No! What is happening? Why am I doing that? What in the world? I don't know how I hit that button. Punk. So you fly around now. That was close, Emma. Wait, gimme. And there's a big boy up here. Go ahead and try and stagger him. Alright, big boy, let's go. Oh! Oh! Dang! Oh, what in the world? I didn't know you could fly that fast. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Man, those guys are nuts. Oh, that's right. We can come up this way. Alright, yeah. Alright, I think I remember where we're at now. There's 2 different ways up here. Either way, we had to fight the big boy. That was very, very satisfying. Oh, whoa. Dude's got like 1 HP left. Yeah, that was very satisfying to parry a jump attack like that. That was really fun. Mine. Celia. Oh, that's right. There's one of these crazy dudes up here. Oh, no. I'm gonna die. Yep, there he is. Oh, man, I hate these dudes. Oh, whoa, I got a backstab. That was nuts. Get away from me. Don't touch me. Gimme, 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 gimme. Ah, stupid grab. Oh, that's so satisfying. No way. That's too funny. Come here, dude. That's funny. He fell to his death trying to get me. Man, just look at how beautiful this place is. This game is. It's crazy. Crazy sauce, huh, guys? Use the fats more. You'll think better, start losing weight like never before because your body will burn fats more than carbs. That's interesting. Yeah, I might look into keto. At this point, like trying diets just to see if they'll, you know, give me like a boost in other areas of my life. Whereas before, I would just do diets in the hopes that, you know, I'd lose some weight and slim down. But now, you know, doing diets and seeing what other kind of benefits it can give me, that'd be interesting. Oh, man. Okay, well, I guess, got this bomb. Who's this? Oh, is this Freya? Yeah, it is. Trying to decide if I want to fight with a summon or not. Might be kind of fun. See what kind of summons we got we can use. We can bust out the mimic. Oh, whoa. Where's my spirit summons? There's my spirit summons. Give me the mimic. Teach. I don't have Killer Rollo upgraded. Okay, so got this guy to come fight. Might do it a little bit later. 37. I think I might end the stream here. I know, kind of anticlimactic to come to this dude, but I wasn't even planning on playing DLC this stream and stuff. It's supposed to be a Malenia stream, so this is just me messing around because I didn't get a chance to go in and, you know, or we just didn't get a chance to fight more Malenia, so I was just messing around with the DLC for a little bit, so I think that's going to do it for this stream, you guys. Thanks to everybody that hung out and chatted with me, helped me calm down, listened to me, and understood, you know, what I'm going through. And thank you guys for your kindness. And yeah, I apologize that I'm going through this, and apologize that it's leaking into my content again, but I'll try my hardest, really, really hard, to come back and do a Dark Souls 3 stream the next few days. Whenever I can find the courage to do it. I might even do it tonight. I don't know. We'll see how I feel, but I'll come back and we'll push forward a little. We'll do a little bit more Dark Souls 3, and you know, I'll do a farming episode, and then we'll switch back over to Undertale. And we'll do some more Undertale. So we got lots of different options to choose from moving forward. We'll just be doing it one stream at a time, taking it one day at a time, and then after I finish Dark Souls and Undertale, we'll jump back into Elden Ring. We'll do Captain Wellerman DLC, finishing the base game. We'll do the no death run. I'll do my rune level 1 run off stream. I'm actually might start that tonight. Yeah, actually I'm going to start that tonight. So I'll be having my rune level 1 run that I'll be working on, and I'm going to pre-record that and then post it up as a video for you guys to watch. So I'm not going to do that one live, but the no death run I will do live. And then after I'm done with rune level 1, I'll start working on the strategy guide for this DLC. And then after that, I think my work in Elden Ring might be done. We'll see how I feel. I might move on to other genres and stuff like that, such as horror. You know, I got the Resident Evil, Dead Space, and God of War, and all sorts of cool and fun games to play, so... But I wanted to do all this, or at least try and get it done before Night Rain comes out. I'm assuming Night Rain will probably come out around the same time as DLC, like in the summer-ish, so... Yeah, that's the reason I'm headed towards Elden Ring and trying to finish Dark Souls real quick. But I threw Undertale in there just because, you know, Dark Souls is really stressing me out, and I wanted to have some streams that were less chaotic and stressful, but... Yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you again for being so kind. Glad I was able to be in here and chat with you. Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot for all your guys' advice and talking me through this and being here with me. I know it's not like the funnest content in the world, and yeah, hopefully next time I'll be in better spirits, so. Alright, you guys. Oops, hitting the wrong buttons because I'm so used to being on controller. Let's go ahead and turn the sound down real quick. So, until the next one, be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. The world really, really needs it. I love you. I'll see you later.